There's a quiet kind of pain that isn't often talked about. It's not heartbreak. It's not grief. It's not failure. It's the ache of almost, of not yet, of watching the world move forward while you stand still, wondering if life somehow forgot you. You're doing the inner work. You're trying to stay aligned. You've whispered your desires to the universe more times than you can count, but the breakthrough still hasn't come. And it's in that space, between intention and arrival, where so many people start to unravel. Because waiting is hard. Waiting feels like a void. Waiting can whisper lies. You're too late. You're not good enough. You missed your moment. But what if none of that is true? What if the waiting season isn't punishment, but preparation? Alignment is not just about what you want. It's about who you're becoming. When we talk about manifesting, we often focus on the outcome, the partner, the job, the home, the opportunity. But manifestation isn't magic, it's resonance. And resonance requires readiness. If you received what you asked for today, would you be able to hold it, nurture it, sustain it? Sometimes the answer is yes. But sometimes the universe sees what we don't. It sees the insecurities we haven't healed. It sees the chaos we haven't calmed. It sees the boundaries we haven't learned to hold. So it waits. Not to withhold, but to prepare you. The waiting season is actually a sacred corridor of growth. It's where strength is cultivated, where clarity deepens, where resilience is built, not on outcomes, but on inner trust. This is where you learn to hear your own voice without the noise of the world. This is where you remember who you really are. Because once the doors open, they'll open fast. And if you haven't grown your roots, the winds of change will shake you. The waiting isn't wasted, it's wisdom in disguise. So how do you move through this space with grace? Stop measuring progress by visibility. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Trees don't grow roots in the spotlight. Tend to your energy, not out of desperation, but devotion. Ask yourself daily, am I aligned with who I want to be, not just what I want to have? Trust divine timing, not blindly, but because life has taught you that the right things come when you're truly ready to receive them. This isn't the end. It's the in-between. And the in-between is sacred. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're being aligned, prepared for what's next, strengthened for what's bigger, rooted for what's real. And when it comes, you won't feel frantic. You'll feel familiar. Because you didn't just wait. You grew. The waiting season isn't wasted. It's sacred space in disguise.